Go.
Bro! Holy f***! Oh, bro!
You'd hold it, it's only like 100 kilo.
You gonna do it? Oh! Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, GTR content. And I know you'll be saying, well, the car starts now on the last episode. If you watched the last episode, the car starts now, runs, everything's mint. So naturally, the first thing you would do after that is take the gearbox back out. If you've been following, you'll notice we had that little red gauge thing on the dash that when you pull the sequential, it tells you what gear you're in. That's not quite right. We're not 100% happy with that. So Dean has been chatting to the guys at Elite Auto Displays. I'll put their little Instagram if they have one in here, or their Facebook in here. And it's just a sick little thing. It's way, way cooler than the one that we have. And the shit thing about it is the sensor inside the gearbox that tells that display what to say is not right. So we are taking the gearbox out and we are going to set that one in and do it up and make it mint. So right now we're at war with pulling a sequential out, which is perfect. It's just one of those things, it kind of makes sense, I guess. The gear position sensor is on the gearbox. It just happens to be inside the bell housing, which is just where it is. So gearbox out, replace the sensor, make our shifter work on the bench, like on the deck, snap gears, make sure our sensor and our Haltech and everything's talking and everything's working. Back in the car, done and dusted. One of those things that's just a pain in the ass, but it has to be done. So let's go.
Is that an STR 6-speed?
Is that an OS 88?
Is that an STR 6-speed just laying there in the dirt? Go.
Bro! Holy f***! Oh, bro!
You'd hold it, it's only like 100 kilo.
Yeah. Oh, just watch that. This is the heat shield. Oh, not that fast. Yeah. Okay, now fast. It was just, I was still holding on my shoulder.
That was easy. Come on, that was a piece of piss.
It was much easier. Easy as. So far we've taken 3 gearboxes off on this channel. 2 have been f***ed. This one has been mint. So that's a win. That sensor there just tells the ECU / the little display what gear it's in. But in this case, in the case of this one, it was that sensor would talk to the display and the ECU. In our new one, the display is CAN based, and this sensor just talks straight to the ECU. So now rip that sensor out. This like beautiful little thing is a new billet plate, which will go in replacement of that one that you can see. And then the new sensor is this. It looks very similar, but
it's actually the same sensor, but it's just the way that PowerTune made this kit and the way PowerTune have made it, it actually works properly, whereas some dude in a garage made this kit. And it wasn't me. But some dude in garages. No, in a little garage.
Plus, having the CAN-based display, the way it changes and actually displays, which is hard to comprehend, but the way it actually displays it's very period correct, and it looks really sharp and good. Whereas the one at the moment, it's like it looks nice and it looks old school, but the new one is just better in every way. So. Take this off now and then chuck our new bad boy on there.
It's pretty sick, like this dude machined this with a small mill in his garage.
Yeah.
Like he did a good job.
But
no
look at that.
CNC
Yo.
Get up. This is all the reasons why I wanted to buy this kit. See that? See that play?
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, that's nice.
Like, there's no play in that.
Yeah.
It is just instant on. That one, play.
Lots of play.
And that's why it's flicking in and out of gear and shit when it isn't in and out of gear.
way!
That was meant to break everything.
Dude!
I was waiting.
It's just sitting there, just
waiting for
flexing.
that to snap in there.
Oh my god!
I thought for sure I'm breaking us off here. And she's been super glued or
Look at
something. And shimmed with backyard shed shims and backyard shed bolt. And now we're putting it together in backyard big shed.
Big shed. This is where we're at. New sensor is in. New sensor is in. We have a new clutch bearing because we didn't tell you guys about this, but the other one was playing silly buggers and it just didn't feel great. Dean's got his nerd on and worked out some issues that was the reason for that, and apparently there's actually a bit of dark magic behind clutches that he has now figured out, and we have a new clutch bearing for that. Everything is wired into the car in regards to gearbox into the Haltech, and then Haltech, well, the new display is actually just via CAN, so it just jumps on the CAN network. So Dean's already tested all that. Right now, gearbox goes back in, we connect it up, we turn the car on, and we should be able to do the sequential gunk and see it do something. So that is what we're doing now. Drop it in there. Yeah. Yes. Probably a lot up there. Yeah. That's a bit bizarre. Stuff is right where we left it.
You said too soon. Just falls on the ground. No, I can't. Just goes. The wheels just
In a cooler time, just goes. What?
1 million kilometers an hour.
Is that what it's calibrated to?
It's calibrated to 1 million.
It only shows over 1 million.
It starts at 100. Right.
She's back on the ground. She's back on the ground. Starter motor's connected. Everything's good to go.
I'm going to run the straight up and down one, not the bent one.
This is our new screen.
Here's mine. Cool,
It's so good. Is she gonna do it? Oh! Yeah,
baby.
That's as good as it gets. The other screen was sick, but that one is like. So what? Can it do anything else? Obviously, it says gear there. It can do all sorts of shit.
No,
Not for you, but I'm saying like it probably can do other shit.
That's cool, dude. How good is your calibration bar?
Yeah, it's so just bang, bang.
Boom.
All I can imagine is like at a drag, and you just. Oh, it'd be so hectic.
Won't go any further. It needs a roll. It's a 3-speed.
Okay. Oh. Alrighty, so we're done and dusted. Gearbox is back in the car. There's a few little minor things we're gonna have to do with the clutch slave, but it's gonna be boring and it's probably not worth vlogging. Next episode, dyno time. Boom. Leave a comment, do all of that stuff because it helps. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Ever since you shut the door on everything we knew, you're too late for love, 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 love.